We are having a close-up look. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Yes, there is a misfortune on the track, so the gate is closed. So everyone is in the ring here, waiting to go out. Yes. So everyone is milling around, waiting on their chance, on their opportunity to go out. Now the gate is closed. Everyone heading out. So it's a crowded morning here this morning now that everyone is out on the track. At the same time, yes. Good morning, Rasta. So they are lining up and they are heading out. Yes. So this is a crowdy thing here this morning. There is also a loose horse in this crowded field of horses now. So it's crowded. First we have this kind of bungling at any one point, but the business has to go on. Yes, here is Prince Roy, Brian Lewis. Yeah, Roaring Kitty with Richard Bird in the blue out there. That's Roaring Kitty. Here is Platinum Princess with Wesley Henry, and in front is Supremacy. Yes, Platinum Princess going past Supremacy. And here is Paul Francis. A lot of them fun can done in the black and white is Robert Aladdin. Who? Crimson is in front of Mr. Senator the Grey. Yes, there are so plenty here this morning. Unbelievable force with Behari. You have Oil Machine and Mac and Rome on the fence in the blue hat. Okay, going around to this number 10. This one here is I Dream Again with Garvin Harris. Here is Immeasurable Joy with Joe Stewart. This one is Immeasurable Joy with Joe Stewart. Here is Blue Persuasion. That's Blue Persuasion right there. Here is this one on the Gallop. With a number 8 there.
So she's adorable.
Oh, She's Adorable in the red pants. Kataba in the yellow hat. And Sir Jude Chestnut in red to the back.
This one is Captain Fantastic.
Here is Captain Fantastic. This one is Captain Fantastic. Train of Thought with Andrew Wright. Train of Thought with Andrew Wright. Carl Anderson youngsters there. There are Carl Anderson as an youngsters in the blue. And this one here is Cleopatra Queen with Damien. Going around to Mighty Gully with Ian Spence. Trainer Harrison Chestnut there. H. Harrison Chestnut. And here is Unbelievable Force on a Gallop with Delroy Bihari. This is Unbelievable. Morning, Mr. Samuda. Unbelievable Force there on a nice Gallop. Going around the corner just now in red. So this is the situation because so much of horses is down here. A lot of them doesn't have anybody to go out on them this morning. They has to be waiting around. There is one coming up from the 5 straight. Yes. He is running like a scare there. Yes, here he is.
Bubbling warrior.
Bubbling Warrior, yes, with Richie Shakes. That was Bubbling Warrior. And a nice run there, a nice canter from the 5 Street. Champion Bubbler with E Stone. This is Champion Bubbler with E Stone. Here is Garvana and Betty Gray. Yes, for N. Smith on the chat there, moving nicely. This little one here finishing up with J. Stewart. Carl Anderson, 2 youngsters there, and a little gallop right there. Bob the Builder right there. That's Bob the Builder with Philip Parchment going around the corner there. Bob the Builder. O'Meal Rose and Colin Bear, little youngster there, moving nicely. Here is one and a gallop right here. Dream to Reality. Yes, Dream to Reality, followed by Big Show Chestnut. Dream to Reality in red, in the red hat there. Big Show Chestnut on the outside. Here is H2O with Jamar Jackson. That's H2O. Coming up. Lee Bears here with Dimitri Sina. Yeah. Champion Bubbler on the finish. This is Champion Bubbler on the finish right here. There is this little chestnut here. Oh, it's not a chestnut, it's a bear. It's a broad body bay. And coming up is Bob the Builder. This is Bob the Builder right here. Philip Parchment on the finish with Bob the Builder. Not sure if all these horses will be able to get a work in time. Joyful Surprise going down with Wesley Henry. Here is Zulu Warrior. This one here is Zulu Warrior with Tyrese Anderson. Zulu Warrior and Tyrese going down. Easy Money and King Pie going down. Omar Walker and Shane Ellis going down. Here is Babla right here. Here is KP Choice with Robert Aladdin going down. This one is KP Choice going down. Joyful Surprise setting off with Wesley Henry. There is Joyful Surprise setting off. Shaim Gordon taking down Newspaper of Records. Shaim Gordon, Newspaper of Records. King Pie and Easy Money setting off. Here is Mama Mia with Ryan Lewis on a gallop. That's Mama Mia on a gallop right there. This one right here is Zulu Warrior. Here is Zulu Warrior going around to Native Flyer with Andrew Wright. This one is Native Flyer with Andrew Wright. Radish Roman, Generational. It's Radish Roman and Generational there. Here is Hail the Queen right here. This one is Hail the Queen. Right here is Hail the Queen. And right here is Get a Pepsi. This one is get her Pepsi.
Diploma beer that in one.
Diploma Bears there in the gray. That's Diploma, little
Belly beer.
Deli B. Sachet.
Brighton Canadian beer.
And Trainer Crichton, Canadian B there. Ron Crichton, those two. Trained by Ron Crichton.
This brings beer in Passau.
Brings Bay for Passard. And on the gallop here,
What a joyful surprise.
Joyful Surprise with Wesley Henry. Yes. Callaloo moving nicely. Family Feud going down with Everty Clunis. That's Family Feud. Going down. Everty Clunis. Here is Newspaper of Records.
Family food, Everty Clunis.
Family Feud with Everty Clunis sets off. Nice big looking horses. And going around to Omar Walker with King Pie. Yes, Omar Walker with King Pie. Beating Easy Money with Shane Ellis. And these are all youngsters. The Costa behind P. Williams there. And who that? A cutout that?
Yeah.
And cutout. There is cutout right there. Right there is the nice cutout. KP Choice on the finish. Generational with Radish Roman on the fence. KP Choice with Robert Aladdin in black and white. KP Choice going around in front of Generational on the fence. Here is Native Flyer. Yes. Andrew, right? Native. Here is Orange. Fayani Babbe with Kerry Gay Robinson. And here is the two Ron Crichton horses there. Coming up, hold on the bash. Coming up is Sachet and the Canadian Bay. Yes, they are running pretty closely. The Canadian Bay is just a little ahead of Sachet. Yes, there they go. Canadian Bay in front of Sachet. Oh, Williams. Oh, Williams Bay and Newspaper of Record. Canadian Bay for Wacky Lynch with Aria. Family Feud on the finish with Everty Clunis. That's Family Feud finishing up with Everty Clunis. Gary Sabrati, Chestnut there who work together. These four is for trainer Barrington Bernard. Yes, four of them there for trainer Barrington Bernard. Here is My Sunshine right here. And close to us right here is Jordan Rain. This is Jordan Rain here. This is a nice horse, Jordan Rain. And still there is a little bungling. Yes, but they're not doing badly. Yes, the jockeys are getting up on them and doing what they have to do to get them out. Sabrati, Webby Bay, and Emperor of the Cat in the blue cap. Emperor of the Cat going around the corner. Here is T Swizzle with Rasta going down. That's T Sizzle with Rasta there going down. And here is Get a Pepsi. On the finish is Get a Pepsi finishing up. Yes. There you go with Get a Pepsi. Have a Pepsi today. Or whenever Get a Pepsi is running, you can have also an additional Pepsi. Bye-bye.